Zeta Division has been a fixture of the Overwatch Champions series since its inaugural season. Year after year, they've battled Korea's best, hovering just outside the inner circle of true dominance. They've been competitive, they've been dangerous, but they've never quite broken through into the top tier required to represent their region on the international stage. That may finally change in Season 3. With the strongest roster in the organization's history, Zeta Division enters the 2026 season not as a hopeful dark horse, but as a legitimate contender for the title of not only the best in Korea, but the best in the world. Welcome to Tank Talk, where today we're breaking down Zeta Division's new roster, what each player brings to the table, how these pieces fit together, and the key storylines that will define their 2026 OWCS season. Zeta Division enters filled top to bottom with some of the strongest talent in the world. The new roster features Mealgaru and Bernar on tank, Knife and Proper on DPS, and Shu and Violet on support. Mealgaru has long been discussed as one of the next great Korean main tank prospects. His mechanics and playmaking has steadily increased throughout his career, as has his understanding of tempo control and team leadership. What he has never had before is a true championship caliber environment. Season 3 represents his first opportunity to anchor a roster with legitimate title aspirations. If he performs at the level many believe he's capable of, Zeta's entire structure becomes far more stable. Alongside him is Bernar, one of the most consistently excellent off-tank players in Overwatch history. Bernar's defining trait has always been adaptability. Every time a new tank hero enters the meta, he quickly masters them. Despite years of strong performance, however, he has never quite received the global recognition that matches his level of play. On this roster, with this infrastructure, that opportunity is finally within reach. If the meta demands flexibility and precision from the off-tank role, Bernar may become one of the most important players in the region. The DPS line is where things become truly dangerous. Proper remains one of the most mechanically gifted players in Overwatch history. A hyperflex capable of dominating on nearly any hero, he has built a reputation on relentless carry performances and highlight reel mechanics. This season, he's expected to focus more heavily on flex DPS, though his hitscan remains more than serviceable if required. For Proper, the question is no longer about talent, it's about legacy. Individual brilliance has never been in doubt, and now it's about translating that brilliance into sustained championship success. Next to him is Knife, a hyperflex whose career has been defined by potential. He has shown flashes of elite play across multiple teams and even different regions, yet consistency has eluded him. The raw ability is there, and his hero pool is wide, but what Knife has lacked is stability. Surrounded by veterans, supported by elite coaching, and slotted into a clearly defined role, this may finally be the environment that allows him to take the next step. If he delivers reliable hitscan pressure while retaining his flexibility across projectile heroes, Zeta's compositional options expand dramatically. On support, Zeta boasts one of the most decorated backlines imaginable. Shu is widely considered one of the greatest flex supports to ever play the game. His mechanics, decision-making, and ability to turn fights single-handedly makes him a constant win condition. Yet for all his individual excellence, his trophy cabinet has not always reflected his impact. This may be the greatest force fueling his desire to win this season. Alongside him stands Violet, one of the most accomplished players in Overwatch history. A former world champion, Violet can flex between main and flex support at an elite level. His experience in high-pressure matches cannot be overstated. Season 3 presents an opportunity for him to reaffirm his place at the top of the competitive hierarchy and add another chapter to an already historic career. If you enjoy this content, please like the video and consider pressing the subscribe button. It helps me put out more content as well as letting me know what people want to see more of. Behind the players are Crusty and GgulTaek, two coaches with deep experience leading talented rosters. Their presence may ultimately be the deciding factor. Managing strategy is one thing, but managing expectations, personalities, and pressure is another. And that brings us to the central question surrounding Zeta Division: cohesion. This is a roster filled with players who have been the centerpieces before. Proper has carried teams, Violet has won championships, Shu has been a franchise cornerstone, Bernar has long sought great recognition, and Mealgaru and Knife are eager to prove they belong among Korea's elite. Talent will not be an issue with this team, but alignment might be. If adversity strikes, if the meta shifts unexpectedly, or early losses occur, maintaining unity will be critical. The same star power that gives Zeta an incredibly high ceiling also introduces volatility. Strong performances can elevate a team, but only if channeled effectively. Zeta Division enters Season 3 as a legitimate super team. This is not a roster built to develop slowly or aim for incremental improvement. It was built to win now. Every player has either already reached world-class status or stands on the brink of doing so. The motivation is clear across the board as players search for legacy, validation, and recognition. If everything clicks, if roles remain clear, and if the coaching staff successfully harness this collective talent, Zeta Division will not merely break into Korea's top tier. They could contend for the title of best team in the world. But if alignment falters, the margins for error in Korea remain razor thin. What do you think about Zeta Division's new roster? Can they finally shatter the ceiling that has held them back, or will they once again fall just short of Korea's elite? This was Tank Talk, and thank you for watching.